chance to be the steal of the draft here. If he didn't go down with that ACL injury, I think we're talking about him as a surefire lottery pick. 6'7", 230 pounds, 7-foot wingspan, defends multiple positions, can space the floor offensively, has a strong feel for the game. He was really the glue that held that Auburn team together. He's unselfish, he moves the ball, he knows his role. In today's NBA, this is the guy you want. He is the prototype. 6'7" combo forward, Chuma Okeke. This is a huge win for the Atlanta Magic. Even though he has to sit out, I think this is a monster steal.
Chuma Okeke. Most NBA fans, let alone some Magic fans, might not remember him that well. After what many believed for Chuma to have been the steal of the 2019 NBA draft, he has largely went under the radar. Most of this is due to the ACL injury that he was still recovering from. But also, he wasn't getting many minutes so far this season. But as of late, he has been turning heads around the league, showing many the potential he showed on draft night. So, let's break it down. Let's talk about how good Chuma has been, how versatile his game is, and what the expectations should be going forward. Now, if I were to tell anybody that a forward who only averages 5.4 points and 3.6 rebounds a game as somebody who is turning heads, I'd question their basketball knowledge. But the thing is, the stats are extremely deceptive towards Chuma's case. Having to sit behind the likes of Aaron Gordon and even sometimes Nikola Vucevic in the front court positions really limited the amount of minutes that he was able to get. Enter in the trade deadline. After trading away both Aaron Gordon and Nikola Vucevic, the Magic showed that a rebuild is on the way. What happened with rebuilds? Well, the young guys on the roster will get heavy minutes, and Chuma so far has taken massive advantage of that. How's this the case? Well, let's look at the game tape, shall we? In his 3 most recent games, Chuma has been able to average 17.7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists a night, on 65% shooting from the 3-point line. Chuma's stats may seem like he won't be able to keep this type of production up, especially with the 3-point shooting. But the way he plays, I am extremely confident if he's able to stay healthy and get minutes under Steve Clifford, he will be able to keep this type of play up. So let me explain why he will be able to do this. Danilo Gallinari, Jeremy Grant, and even Kelly Oubre. Do you know what Chuma has in common with all of these players? In this small sample case, he has shown an all-around versatile offensive game. Chuma has always been able to spread the floor. In college, his career average was 38.9%, and in this season, he is shooting 40.5%. So already off the bat, you can't leave him open from 3, because he's gonna make you pay. But as you can see in the clips, this is only just one aspect to his game. He can handle the ball, and has some craftiness with that. He can beat opponents off the dribble, and when he does get in the paint, he is not only able to finish in there, but he does have the athleticism necessary to potentially change his shot when coming up against shot blockers. But honestly, probably the most underrated thing I see with him when he's on the offensive end is that he knows where to be on the court. What am I trying to say here? Well, pretty much, Okeke has an extremely high offensive IQ. He knows how to spot potential matchup advantages, and he makes sure to capitalize, whether it's through post work or doing some damage with a little post fadeaway. And then the thing is, with those comparisons mentioned earlier before, Chuma can be a special case because he is a much better shooter than Kelly Oubre, and he is a much better defender than what Danilo Gallinari has ever been in his career. So when you look at it, the most realistic comparison out of that list would be Jeremy Grant. Grant is 27 years old as of now. not that old when you think about it, except when you realize that Chuma is only 22. The similarities between Chuma and Grant's game are there, in my opinion, if Chuma continues to develop. Which then brings us to the next topic point. What should the expectations be going forward? Me personally, I believe that Chuma should be getting at least 30 to 35 minutes a game, if he doesn't have any health restrictions. The Magic are currently 15 and 31. They aren't going to be fighting for a playoff spot anytime soon. His ability to grab the defensive attention from the 3 is going to be imperative for not only his development, but also of Mo Bamba's and Wendell Carter, because these two aren't exactly floor spacers in their own right. But getting back to Chuma, I really want to see his ball handling abilities more. I can see the two-way potential, but there's more in there. If the Magic allow him to learn through his mistakes this season and beyond, there is a 16 point, 6 rebounds, and 4 assist type player within him. I'm that confident. Let me know what you guys think though. Until next time, peace.